morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatsoever time you may come across this video. This is your girl Franca Ediale One of the universe, Franca Ediale One of Sheshege Nation. I brought to your notice today a housewife and a keke rider, a housewife and the keke rider that they killed for money rituals. Ogun land grabbers killed housewife motorcyclist for rituals. The police also recovered the skull of the Akinde who had been adopted by the suspect and taken to an herbalist house for rituals purpose before they were eventually slaughtered at a shrine. The Ogun State Police Command has arrested 4 suspect land grabbers who are involved in the adoption and the murder of a housewife. Name Memunat Akinde and Okada rider, commercial motorcyclist Ibikule Ajose in Idoleji community in the Ado Ota area of the states. The people that they killed, her name was Memunat Akinde. Memunat Akinde. That is the woman, the victim's name, the housewife's name, the housewife name. The police also discovered the skull of Akinde, who has been adopted by the suspect and taken to an herbalist house for an ritual purpose before they were eventually slaughtered at the shrine. According to the police, the suspect Okedira Mosura, Ajeoba Monday, Kewosola Wadi, Lupo Pona, and Dasun Sunday are all in custody, while a serious manhunt has been launched for their flaring principal and the land grabbers simply known as Lebo. Abibola Ojejemi said the sudden disappearance of the 45-year-old housewife Akinde and the motor rider, keke rider with her Ajose made her husband make her husband to report the matter to the police. The police said the Dawn went missing on October 1st, 2020, when the woman, who was a fish seller, left her house at Adeloji area for a nearby market supposed to buy fish, and she contacted a motor rider to take her to the side market, but surprisingly, both of them never returned home since then. The woman's husband, to lodge a complaint at the police station. The case was later transferred to the anti-kidnapping unit of the State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence department. The team started investigation and their efforts paid off when one of the suspects, Kodira Mosura, was traced to Badagry and apprehensive. He led to the arrest of 3 others' names, which I have already named. Ajoba Monday, Akewosula Wadi, Lupo Pona. The 4 of them confessed that they were working for a notorious land grabbers who they simply identify as Label. The man's name. They started that they accosted the 2 victims along the road at Abisoji village, where they adopted and took them to an uncompleted building in a bush area, tied their hands and legs, and later called their principal on the phone to inform him that the mission have been complete. The police said the suspect confessed forth that when they said Lobo came, he ordered them to slice the 2 victims, have killed them. The 5th suspect, Sasu Monday, who is an herbalist, was called to come, and on his way they cut the 2 victims into pieces and put their parts in a sack brought by the herbalist, who took the part away for a money making rituals. The head of the woman was recovered at the herbalist shrine. The 4 suspects are all in police custody, while a serious manhunt has been launched for their fleet principal. The commissioner of police has directed that the arrest suspect be charged to court without further delay, while the remaining ones are to be hunted and fished out. You see that is what happened to this one of our Nigeria beloved person. She's a fish seller. She went out. She said that she wanted to go and buy fish that she says. She now called a motor rider person. That person now came and took her to taking her to the marketplace. All these grappies, they waylaid them on their way, took them to an herbalist place. After calling the herbalist came and they sliced them into pieces. The herbalist took the one that they are going to use for their own purpose, and nobody knows what happened to the others. Meanwhile, the good Samaritan neighbor was very, very surprised. How can this woman goes out without coming back? Unfortunately, the man now spoke to the husband. The husband now went to the police station and complained about what is happening. Looking forward, they traced somebody to Badagry. From that person that they traced to Badagry, that person now brought the other people. How do they brought them out? They just call, I have found it, just come Immediately they come, police will arrest them. They called the other one. That is how 5 of them was arrested. That is how the remaining 4 of them was arrested. Their nemesis must surely caught up with them. They have been doing all these things. They are just young, small boys, young people that they have brighter future ahead of them, but they don't want to maintain their future and build their future. They are misusing it. God is angry. They are misusing it unnecessary. Anyway, I remain your girl, your sister, your friend, your daughter. You're all and all in one human being. Franca Ediale, one of the universe. Franca Ediale, one of Shashege Nation. Please do not forget to subscribe to my this YouTube channel. Support, subscribe. If you love me, subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Remain blessed. Bye. This is the message of today. Bye-bye.